Hey you guys, so today I have a pretty requested video. It's kind of a different kind of requested video. A lot of y'all have asked me the same question, and even if you haven't asked this question, if you were wondering, I'm going to hopefully give you an answer. Please ignore all this action around me. I'm sorry. I don't want to lock them in a room. They'll just cry. So there's nothing I can really do. Oh, my eye. Thunder, can you please do that somewhere else? Okay. Okay. This video is obviously a review on a self-tanner. I really haven't been tanning. I probably haven't tanned in like, I don't know, 2 months or so. Maybe once or twice in the past 2 months. I really haven't tanned since Memorial Day weekend because I got burnt in the sun, like on my arm right here. And so I was letting it heal and I wasn't tanning. And then I felt like my neck was super wrinkly for some reason. So I just stayed out of the tanning bed, and then I have just been too busy and too tired to just tan. I just want to go home after work. So I haven't been tanning. So usually I can like spray myself. I was sent this self tanner to review. So, you know, I've had it since May, and I've been, you know, looking at it and thinking about it. Baby, please. She wants me to give her milk. You want to say hi? Meow. I've used it a couple times here or there, but I've been using it a lot lately, especially since I haven't been tanning. That being said, I'll tell you the self-tanner. It is Sun Goddess. If you've seen this on YouTube, I've seen it a couple places. And this is the dark tanning, or the sunless tanning lotion in the color dark, or in the shade dark. And it's just a pump. This is 8 fluid ounces. Now, the tan that you see right now is 100% this bottle. 100%, except for my face. I didn't put it on my face. My face is makeup, but from a little bit of my neck, but mostly my chest down to my arms, everything is all this bottle. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it first. Like I said, this is the 8-ounce dark shade. It comes with, when you get it, it comes with like a little bag that looks like this, and that's self-tanner that's spilled on it. Inside of this little baggie is a pair of black gloves. They are what you wear when you apply it. I ripped mine. Now you can use any gloves. I put it on with gloves and without the gloves. I got frustrated at my gloves, so I took them off. But I would recommend using gloves. I had to really scrub my hands. My hands aren't, I didn't do it this time, but my hands, it took some major scrubbing. So I would recommend using gloves of some sort to apply it. And then it comes with, if you buy the 8-ounce bottle, you get 10 little samples. So you can give them to your friends or use them on yourself, you know, whatever you want to do with it. But I thought that was really nice. And on the back it says how to use it and what it is and where you can find it and everything. So I thought these were really cool to pass around to people. I honestly, you know, I'm skeptical about self-tanners because I airbrush, you know, people, and I have a really good color, you know, product that we use and everything. But honestly, there's like no orange in this color. I don't know if you can really see it, but there is like no orange. It is 100% brown. Now, I haven't seen any other like shades, you know, I've just seen the dark one. The dark is very dark, but there's no orange in it whatsoever. Things that I like about it: there's not a very strong smell. I honestly don't really notice a smell at all, even when I'm applying it. I don't know if that's because I'm around self-tanner all the time, you know, at work, but there's like not an overpowering smell at all. I mean, when you smell in the bottle, it kind of smells like a chemical, but I mean, when you put it on, you don't smell that at all, because that's very strong, but there's not a bad smell at all. Now, you can apply several coats, you know, layer them. This is actually 2 coats on me. But I showered this morning. I put it on last night and I showered this morning, so it kind of went down a little bit, and your lighting isn't very true like what you see. Can you stop? What do you want? Oh, here's what the gloves look like, by the way. This is one that ripped. palms out, so they're black gloves. So you can apply several coats. Definitely, if you apply a bunch of coats, apply one coat all over your body and then wait for it to dry, because if you don't, it really like smears and stuff, and then you're just gonna get real tangled up in a web and you're gonna be really frustrated. So don't do that. I made that mistake one time. It does fade evenly. The thing about self-tanners is the key to making them fade evenly is just to stay really moisturized. Keep lotion on your skin all the time. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm really sick. My throat is like really hurting, so it kind of hurts to talk a lot, but anyways, it fades really evenly. Just stay really moisturized everywhere, even in places you wouldn't think to put lotion, especially right here in between your arm and your chest, because it gets really dry. So apply lotion there. Just apply it everywhere. You know, if you have really dry skin, do it in the morning, at night, after you tan, after you go out, before you go out, you know, just whenever. It'll make it fade evenly. It does not get on clothes, but still, after you first put on dark clothes. Like, if you put it on and you're gonna go to bed, I would put on, you know, darker clothes. If you put on white, it's probably gonna come off. I mean, I'm not gonna do that because I mean, it's kind of common sense, but just put on some dark clothes and it won't get on anything. But when you shower, it won't rub on anything after you take a shower. There is a color guard, and if you don't know what a color guard is, basically it means that it has a color to it, like you see that dark color. So when you apply it, you see where you're applying it. I have used a self-tanner that was white, like a lotion, and you didn't know where you applied it until it turned the color. So a color guard is amazing. You really want to use a color guard self-tanner, just because it's very helpful, especially if you aren't an expert in self-tanning. So when you apply it, it looks like that, and you just rub it into your skin. Now I'm going to tell you a few things, kind of tricks and stuff about it that I've picked up. So a bad thing about it is it dries almost too fast. It dries so fast, you won't even really feel like you have a self-tanner on. So you apply it, and when you rub it in, don't just be like, la 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 la. I mean, you want to go, because that stuff is going to dry. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do if it, I'm going to tell you what to do if it dries before you get to rub it everywhere. Now, do your best to get it everywhere as best as you can. What you can do, first I would start in one area. Don't try to do your whole arm at once. Start at your bottom of your forearm and just work right here. And then do your top arm, do the front of your thigh, then do the back of your thigh, do your sides, do your inner thigh. That's how we do spray tanning. You don't, you focus on one part of the area at a time, so you don't miss anything. So if you apply too much to one area, or there's a dark spot or a line or a patch or anything like that, take a rough towel. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but it's rough. It's not soft. You can feel it. These are from Walmart. They're like $3 and they come in like a big pack of a bunch. I love these towels, especially if you have a spray tan or any kind of self tan. Very good thing to have around if you have on a self tanner or spray tan. So if you have a harsh line somewhere or a patch or anything like that that you want to get off, if you try to rub it off, you're really just going to rub everything and just make it like a big hot mess. So take the towel and you're just going to like rub, and I don't mean rub hard, just like very lightly rub over it, and you'll eventually see it disappear. It'll just fade away, and then you can start blending. So if you see something that's too dark and you want it to go away, just rub it until it kind of blends away, and then you could apply more self tanner if you wanted to after it dried and around it. So that's a big thing you can do. Now, if there is a certain part of your body that has self tanner on it or spray tan still on it, and you want it to come off, you can also do that same thing, and wherever it's still on, like I sometimes get it right here, just take the towel and just rub it and it'll flake off. Just do it as a dry towel. Don't get it wet or anything. Just take the dry towel and rub over it wherever it may be, and that will work, especially around your hands. Anywhere on your hands that is like too dark, or on your fingers or anything that you messed up, just take a rough towel, even after it sat. Like this morning when I woke up, I saw a couple places that I needed to fix, so I just rubbed it with a towel and it flaked off, and then I took a shower. So rub it first, then take a shower, and it'll be perfect, I promise you. Now before you do it, depending on how dry your skin is, I have very dry skin, so I took a body butter and, hey, I took a body butter and I rubbed all on my hands, especially right here on my wrist. Hey, Stormy! Right here on my wrist, I rubbed on my wrist, on my heels, on my ankles, everywhere. Just put it all over, in between your toes, on top of your toes, everywhere, on your elbows and on the tops of your knees. That will make it not over absorb and make it look darker than the rest of your body. You still don't want to apply too much there. You kind of just want to graze it a little bit, but not apply a ton, and then you should be fine. I honestly love this self tanner. I have been sent a couple of self tanners, and this is the only one I've done a review on, if that tells you anything at all. I mean, tanning is my industry, so I wouldn't tell you something that I thought was really bad. So I love that self tanner. If you aren't comfortable putting it on yourself, you could have somebody do it. I've had somebody put it on me before because sometimes I just don't want to, and sometimes that's a little easier too, especially when they want to do your back and everything. Like, I have to go to a pool party tomorrow, so I had someone put it on me last night, and then that way it wouldn't have, like, it would have got everywhere perfectly. This is my favorite self tanner. If you know, I would always recommend for special occasions doing a spray tan and airbrush by Fantasy Tan. But if you wanted a self tanner at home just for your own convenience or whatever it may be, this is the one I would so go to. And this Sun Goddess Sunless Tanning Lotion. I'm going to put the link to where you can pick that up down below in the down bar. They cost, let's see, for the 8 ounce it is $38.95, which I've used this several times and I'm pretty sure I'm still like up to here. There's so much in here. The good thing is I'm going to give you a discount code to apply when you purchase this tanning lotion. That way you can get a little discount courtesy of moi. The code is my YouTube username, xoxoxo, but the O's are zeros. I'm going to put that down below also, so if you just enter that at the checkout, it will give you 10% off that. So I hope you'll really like this review. I really like this Sunless Tanning Lotion, so if you really wanted to get a good one, that is one I would recommend 100%. So go check that out, and yeah, I guess that's all. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.